Okay, student, please mute yourself. Then I will discuss lot of the parts over here. Yes. Now, in the computer science, okay, there's no issue. But in real life, we have a what we have. We have the some problems. Okay. In real life, we have the lots of the problem. Now, question comes in our mind: how to solve the problem? You can solve any problem by manually, so there is no issue. So, problem can be solved by the two different medium. One is manually, and another one is by using computerized manner. Okay, by using computerized manner. Now, am I right? A problem can be
Yes, sir.
sort out by the two different medium. One is manually or computerized. If you try to solve the problem by using manually way, definitely it takes much time. Okay, so it will take much time. So in today's era, we need to save our time and money. So what we have a computer system by which we can sort out our problem. Okay, this is the first case we need to understand why we are the part of the computer science stream. So computer stream, we are learning for the computer science stream because we can sort out any problem through the computerized system. So computer will take less time, or any computing device will take less time for solving the our problem, and it will provide the various features. Now first one, it saves our times. It saves our time. Today I'm just typing by the using the mouse only, so definitely it will be a little bit complex, no issue, but I will manage. Second, it will save over time, as well as it gives us accurate result compared to the manually accurate result. Now I'm giving a problem like multiply 76 into 227 and so on. So definitely you will solve the problem in easy way, but it takes much time. But in the computer system, it will give the result in a few minutes or few seconds. So we will be happy, okay, we got the result without any doubt. So this is the case. So we can say by using computer system, by using computerized way, we can sort out the problem in simple way, and we will have some features. Those are the we will save the time and the accurate result will come. So we will get the result into the accurate way. Now is it clear to all? Is it clear
Yes,
to all?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
okay. So a problem will have the some solution. So problem will have some solutions. Now I have the another part of this things we have, that is a solution. Okay. Right now I'm not talking about the multiple solution. I'm just talking about a single solution. We will discuss later on the multiple solution part, but let us understand the what is solution means what the problem we have. After understanding the problem, we have the some idea by which we have solved the problem. Okay, so problem can be solved by the some idea, and I can write over here, then you can understand the problem can solved by the some idea. Okay, this is the idea. So this idea just use to implement the solution. Okay, so idea, and this idea will transform into the our as a solution. Now after finding this solution, now what we have, like example, what was the problem? Now I'm writing here p is our problem. What was the problem? P is a problem. We need to add three numbers. We need to add three number. Add three numbers. Add three numbers. Okay, this is our problem, that is p. So what is the solution? Solution will be, you can use plus operator, you can use the addition function by which you can do. So I can add three different numbers. Those are like 10, 20 and 30. So I will get a result. So what is the idea over here? The idea or the implementation part is saying that you can use plus operator, okay, by which you can add all these three different numbers and you will get the result. So this solution will be transformed into the our result. Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
okay, so are you getting something over here? Yes, tell me, are you getting something over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now here we have the different things we need to understand. The important part is over here. What is the role of the flowchart and what is the role of the algorithm? So here we have the questions. From this part, I will explain in short way. Then you will understand what is the need of the flowchart and what is the important. So now flowchart. Here we will start from the flowchart and we will start from the algorithm. Now, if this part is clear to all, then shall I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubt, student? Any doubt over here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'm just moving to the my next
No,
slide.
sir.
That is over here. Now, first point we have the flow chart. But before jumping the flow chart, we have the algorithm. Now, what is algorithm? What is the flow chart? Before understanding this part, let me explain to all. A solution can be represented by the two different way into the computer science system. So now I can write over here a solution. A solution. Now what is a solution could be anything, and solution is basically why it is implemented idea of a problem. So what the problem we have, that is to be implemented by a medium or a method, that is known as solution. A solution can be represented by the two different way. One is flowchart and another is algorithm. Okay, flowchart and another is algorithm. Yes, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
from this part, I will choose the one topic, that is flowchart or algorithm. Now tell me which one I should pick, flowchart or algorithm?
Flowchart. So
Flowchart.
flowchart.
Algorithm.
Flowchart, sir.
Okay, okay,
Sir, I think
okay.
first we should start with algorithm, then
Okay.
flowchart.
Thank you. This is the right. Thank you. This is the right answer. First, we should start the algorithm. Why? Because algorithm is nothing which is a step-by-step solution of the problem. So what the problem we have, that is we have short out by the our algorithm part. So algorithm is nothing which is a step-by-step solution of the step-by-step solution of the problem. So what was the problem? We have the problem. The problem we can understand. We can write like problem like question, add three numbers. Okay, so this was our add three different numbers. This was our question. This was our problems. Okay, theoretically definition I am not writing over here, but you can understand algorithm means step by step solution of the problem. Now, as a solution or as an answer of the this point, I can write like add three numbers. How I can add three different numbers like a plus b plus c. Okay, these three different are the a b c are the operand and it consisted by the some values, and plus is the operator by which we can perform the our mathematical operation. Okay, so now first step, if I need to write, that is a algorithm. So what is the algorithm? I can write algorithm is a step-by-step solution, and each and every person can write the algorithm in his own way. So there is no big issue. But into the books or when you're looking for the anything, definitely you will feel a real or actual technical terms by which you learn. But general algorithm, how I can write, that is the more important part. So the point I am sharing with you now. First, if you want to solve the problem that add three numbers, then how you can solve? This is the first point. Suppose you have the problem that you need to add the three different numbers. Now tell me how you can solve it. The steps or the points I need from your side. Yes, please. One by one you can speak up.
So first we should input the numbers.
Okay, good. And next one.
Uh, Next, then we should add them.
Okay, then.
Then, sir, we have to get solution.
Okay, then.
Then we have to like end the program.
Okay, good.
Display the
Since
Some of the
writing
three numbers.
Okay, the algorithm for solving any problem, we can have different algorithms. So what algorithm approach you are having, it's up to you, it doesn't mean. But algorithm is just mean nothing, is it's only the step by step solution of the problem. So if you want to add the if you want to perform the addition operation all these three numbers, then first you need to take the inputs. Okay, so what I can say, I can say take input of three numbers. Can I write first step like this one? I'm not
Yes, sir.
yes, I'm not going through the bookish concept. I've always believe into the actual concept, and that should be easy for the student as well. Okay, so first what we need to, I need to take the input of the three numbers. Whatever I have taken, it could be like a is equal to, I'm writing example over here, then a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Suppose it could be anything, integer or non-integer value. Integer or real value, actually non-integer I can say. Okay, so I have taken example over here. This step is clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now second step, what I need to do, I need to perform the addition operation. So in general way I can write over here perform addition operation. In short way I can write add op uh, addition operation. So addition operation I am writing in simple way, so you will understand. Addition operation, addition operation. But after the addition operation, the addition of these three number must be stored into the somewhere else. Okay, so that is necessary, like I am doing the a plus b, so where the addition that is to be stored, that is the important point. Okay, so here I am taking the perform addition operation and store result, store result. Okay, so how I can do, it is very simple idea. S is what, that is S is our variable or value, and sorry, variable where we can store. So S is variable, so I can do a plus b plus c. Can I do? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And what is the last step? Last step, after getting the result I can print. Okay, so I can print, what I can print, I can print S. Okay,
Solution.
so this is solution of course. So this is the, my three lines algorithm. Can I short this algorithm? Can I short this algorithm within two lines? Yes, can anyone give me an idea? Can I short this algorithm in within the two lines?
I think no, sir.
No, we can. That is we can say the optimization of the algorithm, but the optimization algorithm is not an easy task for the first year student. Even second year student will not do. But here I'm just giving the hint, then you will understand. In the first step, I will take the input that is a plus b, a b c. Okay. In the second step, I can perform the addition and then print. So it also possible two different operation can be done simultaneously in a single statement if it is possible and if it is supported by the language. Then at the time we can say the algorithmic steps can be reduced. Okay.
Excuse me,
So, yes, yes, dear.
uh, sir. Sorry for disturbing you. Sir, I am little confused. सर
Yes, tell
हम
me.
सेकंड मॉड्यूल पढ़ रहे थे कल तक तो जिसमें हम पाइथन स्टार्ट कर चुके थे.
बेटा मैं आपको बता दूं कि टुडे जस्ट वी आर scratching the revise part. Okay, so within the 15 to 20 minutes I'm just going to the revise part, and later on we will start the python and from the very beginning, because
सर ये
my
क्लास है ना मतलब जिसमें हम पढ़ रहे थे.
हाँ, आई नो, नो प्रॉब्लम, मैं वहाँ पे आऊँगा, टेंशन मत लीजिए, हम स्टेप बाय
टेंशन
स्टेप।
वो मेरे को ये डाउट हो रहा था कि मेरे जो सीएस के टीचर थे मुरुगन पांडे सर थे.
हम्म,
तो अब आपसे आप पढ़ाओगे अब से हमें.
हाँ मैं ही पढ़ाऊँगा,
तो सर उस क्लास का क्या हुआ मुरुगन पांडे सर.
वो बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे।
ओके सर.
सो
Sir, can I say something?
यस, यस, यू कैन स्पीक।
The brother who is having problem, you can go to your Vita account and then you can check your timetable. Then Kushwaha sir will be allotted, and your attendance will be in this class only, not in Pandey sir's class. So officially,
ओके
this is your class from now on.
ओके 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 मतलब उन्होंने टीचर चेंज कर दिया है फाइन
नहीं, ग्रुप में स्प्लिट
अच्छा
No,
ग्रुप
ग्रुप में स्प्लिट कर
let,
दिया
let, let,
लोगों को.
let, let me explain to him what happened. The wedding balloon service taking the approx more than 280 students classes. So now your classes is split into the various part. So
ओके
your
ओके
group, I'm just dealing right now, and I will take care of your group. So it would be the, I think, 60 students group. So
ओके फाइन
that will be managed by myself from the from today's onward to or today onward to the coming days, okay, till end of the
ओके
semester, so don't worry about
ओके
that part.
ओके सर थैंक यू
Okay,
थैंक यू
so this is your writing way of the algorithm. Now is it clear to all, or any doubt, then you can ask me.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Like as you said that we can short this algorithm in also two steps.
Yes.
Uh, am I audible?
Yes, it's audible, please continue.
But sir, when we will make flowchart for this following algorithm,
Yes, that's why I'm
then
coming, I'm coming.
okay, sir. Okay, okay. Sorry.
Okay. No, no problem. What happened? The algorithm means step-by-step solution of the problem. So what the solution I have wrote into the step-by-step into the general statement. So that is a English statement like take input of the three numbers like I've taken here. So example I have here, and what the next step to be performed. So we have the perform addition operation and store result. So we have over here and then print s. Okay. So this is general statement of the algorithm we have done, but you are following the any specific language, then you can write the algorithm in such a way into a specific language, then could be anything like c, java and python. So it's up to you. So algorithm means only the step by step solution of the problem, no specific language. If algorithm is specific language, language specification, then you are only touching part of the that algorithm, that language. But the algorithm never says we should have, or the statement should be followed by the any programming language oriented. It could not be. Okay, so this is the correct algorithm, and you can write the algorithm in your ways as well. Okay, so as far as the flowchart is concerned, we have the different kind of notation. Now this one, this is a parallelogram for the input purpose. Okay, and for the condition purpose we have the diamond box, and for we have the this line for the communicate to ahead process, and the other notations we have. So we will see one by one. So for solving our problem we can use this kind of things. And now whenever we need to process, then we have a rectangle box. Okay, this is a parallelogram, and okay, this could be considered as a rectangle. So I'm just now making. So this is a parallelogram for the input purpose. This is a line for the flow purpose. This is for the condition. This is diamond box. We can use this as a condition purpose. And if this is a rectangle, so we can this is that is to be printing or process information. So we can say it is also process purpose. And this circle is used for start or end. Okay, am I right? So far you have understood all these points.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And a student just told
Yes,
me,
sir.
sir,
So
we
could
okay.
you please tell about the fourth symbol? I could not understand that.
Which one? Which one?
Fourth one.
Uh, the
That is
condition one.
condition. Condition is a diamond. This is a diamond
No,
box.
sir, after condition, after condition.
Okay, this is only line for the representing your flow of the flow chart.
Okay.
Okay, this is only line. Okay, don't worry about that part. Now, even talking about the Raptor, Raptor is basically a UI tool where you can draw your flowchart by using the any software base. Nothing, there's nothing else especially. And after the Raptor implementation, if you just click on the specific language, then code will be generated automatically. And this is the beauty of the Raptor. But Raptor have only the limitations. Now you can transform your flowchart into the language code C, C++, C Sharp, and Ada especially. But now the Python is not implemented part. So flowchart cannot be transformed into the Python code by the Raptor. So it is better idea to understand in general way over here. Then if time permits, so we will see the Raptor in more detail. But I think it is a part of the unit one, so you have already seen. So I'm not much focusing about that part. But let me give some idea about the flowchart algorithm once more. That's why I'm just explaining to all these concepts. Now, flowchart. If you want to start your flowchart, then what is the first step that you need to use start? Okay, then how will you start? Of course, with the circle. So this is your first point. Okay. Then next, what we have? Next point we have from the algorithm, you can say take input of the three numbers. So if I need to take the input, then I need to use the parallelogram of symbol. So this is the fifth one. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, and if this is four, so this will be the five. So fifth is the parallelogram symbol by which I can take the multiple input. But its input taking or designing the flowchart is basically is an art. And how you can design, it's up to you. Now here you have to use few statement like read or input. So you can use only the few keywords which are relevant to the flowchart. Read. So what I need to read, I need to use read is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, c is equal to 30, as I did into the algorithm part. Is it okay? Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
is
sir.
this is the implementation of the my first statement from the algorithm. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt over here?
No, sir.
No.
Okay,
No, sir.
so we have implemented first algorithm and transform into the our flowchart. It's okay. Now next we have the process. So process can be done by over here through the rectangular box. Now please excuse me for the this designing by the mouse. So definitely the parallel or rectangular, you will not get confused. Please keep in mind this is a parallelogram symbol and this is a rectangle which is to be used for the process purpose only the flowchart. Now, what the operation I have to perform? I need to perform the addition. So I will not write the each and everything which is written over here into the algorithm. That is perform addition operation. I can use only the S is equal to A plus B plus C. So definitely the user or the person who is looking for the flowchart as answer, as a solution, he will understand. Now I can write A is equal to A plus B plus C. Can I write? This is the process we can say. Now this is the process. In the process box, or in this process box, the some operation to be performed, that is addition, which is to be performing. Now it is clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the next step, what is the next step we have? That is to be print. So print itself is a kind of the operation and which print the result, and that is stored into the our S variable. So I can use another rectangle box to print the my result, and that is print S. So I can write print S. Can I write?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at the last, there is no more operations required over here. So I can close or shut the my flowchart. So what is the simple option? I can use the and or stop keyword. Okay, so it's up to you what you are using. It doesn't mean you can use and or stop. Both keywords are applicable to stop the flowchart. Now this is a flowchart of the problem to add the three different numbers. Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Now
Sir,
any
print
doubt?
as
Yes, print as is over here. Na? We are
sir,
printing.
it is in rectangular or parallelogram.
It is rectangular. Parallelogram is only used to read or take the input, the information or any values.
Oh.
So that's why I all told you already. Please excuse me for just drawing the such kind of notation through the mouse operator, but I'm trying to help you to understand the each and everything. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is? Please. Who is?
Sir, when is the hybrid shape used then?
When we need the condition, suppose if you want to put a condition like suppose if a is greater than 10, then you can add, else you can't add. So at the time the this condition diamond box will be applicable. We will see at the time to time, we will see there is no problem, but right now I need to understand, are you understanding the flow of this teaching methodology? That's what I'm saying. Are you getting something over here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
okay, so
Yes.
when we have any kind of the problem which is related to the condition, we will first write the algorithm, then we will design the flowchart, and then we will design the program into the Python. Then you will understand in very appropriate way, and that part we will see into the control statement of the flowchart. Oh, sorry, Python language. Okay, so that at the time we will see also again the flowchart using the diamond box. Clear? Now from this part we can start another thing that is necessary part for the Python as well. Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this slide?
No, sir.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
So now is it clear to all what is mean by the algorithm? What is mean by the flowchart? Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I need the answer yes from the those students who have doubt in the algorithm. Now is it clear to all, my dear students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
don't
Yes, sir.
worry.
It is clear.
Don't worry. From tomorrow onward, you will get the lots of the notes from the my side with this PPT solution. Everything you will get. Don't worry. Okay. Very truly speaking, I will give the notes to the students. Such kind of notes, then student will not look for the books. This is my promise to all the students. Okay. आपको किताब खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, इतना अच्छा पढ़ा के रख दूंगा मैं, ठीक है?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So don't
Thank you
worry.
so much.
Okay. Now I'm coming to the my next part, which is necessary to learning purpose, because we are the part of the computer science and we are understanding the introduction to computer science and programming. So introduction to computer science and programming already informed by the Nimugansan, but right now let me clear to all once again. We have a term that is a programming, but before jumping the programming, what is mean by the computer program? Okay, can anyone just give me idea what is mean by the program? Yes, please. Can anyone just give me idea what is mean by the program?
A systematic arrangement of problem.
Okay. Any other student who want to speak, please speak up. Yes, student, please, you have to speak over here. Okay, okay, okay. No problem. Just let me clear to all once again this concept once
Sir,
again.
I think it's a set of
Set of
instructions that you give to a computer so that it will
Oh,
do a particular task.
yes, brilliant answer. Thank you. Now, if you are saying the computer program, okay, just let me explain in short way, then you will understand computer program. Computer program, we can say the computer program or program only, so there is no issue. Now we have the program or computer program, so there is no issue. Both are having the same sense. Okay. Now, in computer program and program, we are talking about it is what it is nothing especially. It is only the set of the instructions. Set of the instructions. Okay. Set of the instructions. Now, if I'm saying set of the instructions, so what is mean by set of the instructions? This instruction can be understood by statements. Okay. Statements. Okay, please keep in mind this word, because this word will help you to understand the computer programming as well. Now, can we say the computer programming is set of the instruction?
Yes, sir.
So what is mean by the programming language?
Sir, it's a certain language through which we can give instructions.
Okay. Can anyone just explore more idea about the computer programming language? Yes, student, please speak up.
Giving the instructions to computer to solve the problem.
Okay. And now nobody is looking for the language word actually. Everyone's looking for the programming part. What is the language? Okay, I am speaking in the English language. You are
The
understanding
programming
speaking language.
language is
Okay.
just a language which mediates
Sir, it
between
is a
the
language which
programmer
is
and the computer.
Okay.
Language that is understandable
it
by
is a
the
language
computer.
which
No, no.
converts high level language to low level language.
Okay, okay, okay. Everyone is jumping on the directly on the computer system. Okay, just now tell me.
It is a
Okay, now what is the sense of using the language? Okay, I am speaking English. If I try to speak in the French or German, did you understand? Are you able to understand?
No, sir.
So what is the mean of the language? Language is a communication medium. Can we say?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
programming language is a what? This is the set of the instructions or the programs which provide to the system to understand the machine or to understand the instruction which is written by the user. So user is able to write the everything into the English statement way. Okay, followed by some syntax and semantic. But machine will not understand the ABC, print and other things. Machine will understand something in different way. That is the machine language, because machine has its own different language and you have the different language. So this is the things we have the programming language. Okay, so programming language, with the help of the programming language, we can solve our problem, but this language will be understandable by only the machine. So in general way, I'm not talking about the much fundamental part right now, and that is a deeply part of that one. A programming language, we can say a computer programming language, a programming language in short way, I can write a PL. A PL is a language to communicate to communicate to communicate machine to communicate uh, to communicate to machine in in its or machine's language or machine language. And with this programming language, we can write we can write the program we can write the program to solve the problem to solve the problem. Okay, an example we have over here. Now C is a programming language, C++ is a programming language, Java is again programming language, we have a Python as well. If I ask you the question, what is mean by the Python? Okay, now what is mean by the Python? Can anyone tell me what is mean by the Python?
It is a programming
It
language.
is a programming language to communicate our language to computer.
No, I did not ask the programming language. I asked about the Python. Python is a animal actually. If I ask the Python programming language, then you can say it is a computer programming language by which we can sort out the problem. So
Yeah,
please
sir, it's
understand.
name
Yeah,
of a snake.
yeah. This is the understanding of the words which is necessary in the computer science stream as well. Okay, I say anaconda. So okay, sir, anaconda is what this anaconda is basically animal. Okay, Python is an animal. I did not write the Python programming language. So you are not able to say, sir, this is a computer programming language. Python programming language is a computer programming language where we can sort out the program followed by the Python syntax and semantic. And C and C plus is what? C and C plus is again a programming language. C and C++ is not an animal, is not an insect. This is a programming language. But Python is a common word to the animal as well as the programming language. So you will get confused. So to understand the word properly, okay, so what is a Python? But in general way, but truly speaking, if I'm teaching the Python, then I will say just explain the Python. So you will not explain about the Python animal. You will explain about only the Python programming. So this is a general common sense mean, but you need to understand the words properly and that is necessary. Okay, am I right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
Python.
Yes, sir.
ओके सो पाइथन मैं नाम लूँ पाइथन क्या है, तो अब ये नहीं कि जानवर का नाम ले। पाइथन एक प्रोग्रामिंग है, ये कॉमन सेंस की बात है, लेकिन अननोन पर्सन के लिए सेइंग आई वांट टू एक्सप्लेन टुडे मोर अबाउट द पाइथन। सो unknown person will see, okay, you will tell more about the python animal, so you have to explicitly explain the word. I'm going to explain more about the python program, so he will be aware of, oh, so you're talking about the computer programming. Okay, but CNC plus is not a kind of the animal, is not an insect, and so and not a word. So understand है, समझ में आ जाएगा कि हाँ यार ये बंदा CNC plus programming की बात कर रहा है. Okay, so this is the common sense thing, but this is general way. So now, did you understand what is mean by the program and programming language?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So today
Yes.
we have the okay. So today from the unit 2, and that is module 2, that is we have the first part, introduction to Python programming language. So now you can see I have written over the Python programming language, not introduction to Python. Okay. So Python is developed by the Goody Van Rossum. So I think theoretical part is the historical part. So I'm not touching more about that part, but you must be aware about that part where the Python programming language came from. So it is developed by the Guido Van Ransom in the 1918 one. It was a very simple programming language. Okay. The more interesting fact which is highlighted by me in yellow color, then you can see Python is named after the comedy television show Monty Python's Flying Circus. This is the actually name of the television show, and it is just given name after the Python snack. Okay, so please keep in mind Python is basically name of the it's a snake animal. Okay, so the person who is trying to develop such kind of language is a Goody Vincent Ransom. He just takes some idea from that comedy television show, and he put the name of the his programming language, which is to be developed by the Goody Van Ransom in 1981. That is a Python. So this is a story, but you can read more study into the Wikipedia other things. So I'm not going through the much part of that detail because we need to learn the programming part. Okay. So any doubt over here? Who will develop the who has developed programming language and when it was developed? So it is clearly mentioned over there. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt here in this slide?
No, sir.
Okay. So can I move to ahead, or any if any student is having any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Yes, can I move ahead or you have any doubt?
Yes, sir. You can move ahead.
Okay,
Yes, sir, you can move.
okay, no problem. Let me download the attendance in between, so I think I will be aware about that, how many students are connected over here. Okay, now why we are understanding Python. Now, if I am writing here what is the Python, then you will not say, sir, you are talking about the Python string. No, now we understand right now we are talking about the Python programming language. So now we, in short, we can write the what is the Python. Okay, so what is Python means not a Python, it's a Python because we're talking about the Python programming language. Python is a popular programming language was created or developed by the Guido Van Ransom and released in 1981, but it was developed into the 1989 and it was released in 1981. So 2 years gap are required to for releasing. And why we are understanding this programming language? Because it is right now it is a web development application purpose, software development, mathematical calculation we can do, and system scripting. So it can use in various ways or various flavor where we can implement. And this is a necessary part to understand the Python programming language. Now, can I move ahead? If you have any doubt in this slide, then you can ask me.
No, sir.
Okay, so can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can you tell something more about system scripting?
System scripting means basically what happened when you need to write the code for the system programming. System programming means you can read the instructions from the its core hardware part, then it will help you. So it talking about the low level programming actually, especially. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what can Python do? Definitely, if we're talking about the Python animal, so it will eat you without any problem. But now we are talking about the Python programming language. So Python can be used on a server to create web applications. Now, when we need to talk about the web applications, so what happens? There will be the one server, and this server machine will provide the services to the its various client machines. Okay, so these are the C stands for the clients over here. So we have the multiple clients like Google. So google.com is a basically main server, and on which we can access the its various server. Those are mail server, that is Gmail, and we are the client, so we can just log into the gmail.com and we can access the information. So Python can be used such kind of applications. Okay, so this is the one application. Next point, we have the Python can be used alongside software to create the workflow, and can be understood by the desktop application. Suppose you want to develop a simple application to demonstrate library tool or managing the room kind of the application, then you can have. And Python can connect to database system. Suppose we have the web application, so when we need to make a student record database, so Python will help you. And how we can make a database through the Python programming language? There is a dictionary and list. List, these are the two different methods by which we can do, and we will learn one by one. And next, we have the Python can be used to handle big data, to perform complex mathematics, of course. This is the one beauty I want to tell you more about the Python. Python has the huge libraries compared to the C plus and Python. Python has a huge libraries. It has the many libraries from which you can use or you can solve the complex problem within the few seconds. CNC plus we have the limited library. How we can use the limited library? Just what we can do, hash include or via hash include and import library. In the Java we can import, but a Python we can also import, but it supported huge library. So definitely the complex problem can be shot out within the less time compared to C and C++ and Java language. Now, Python can be used to the rapid prototype. Rapid prototype, you will understand a simple word. Rapid prototype means it is basically a kind of the system model. Okay, so where if we want to develop any application software for the commercialized purpose, then you can make and you can develop, and that is supported by the some system model. So that is known as a rapid prototyping. It has own different study. So I'm not going to the much detailed part of the rapid prototype. Rapid prototype is basically it is a kind of the system model from where we can develop our model in commercialized way or a systematically. So this is the sense. So you can understand what can be done by
क्या है
a
जब
Python.
मुर्गा होती बात है?
Yes, who is? Yes, who is?
No, sorry, sir. My mic was open. I forgot to mute it. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So now what can Python do? So it is written over here, and now I already explained through the in simple way. So any doubt over here? Please tell me any doubt, then you can ask me.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So can you please explain the last point once again?
Last point is saying that suppose you want to develop an application which is a commercial application. Commercial application are those application which is to be developed by a software developer from the commercialized way. It means after implementation, after developing, it is to be launched to the society, like banking application. Okay, so it's supported by the system model, and that is we have the rapid prototype. Rapid prototype is a model name, and we have the different kind of the model like waterfall model, and that will understand into the software engineering subject. So Python will also applicable to develop such kind of application. So this is the point. So in the Python we can develop such kind of application as well. Okay, now it is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
So please,
Yes,
please
sir.
explain prototyping once again, please.
Prototyping means basically prototype what you can understand set of the rule and regulations. So rapid prototype means basically a model. It has own architectures. So in this architecture we have the requirement analysis, feasibility study, and we have the some analysis part, designing part. Because as a user or as a software developer, if you try to develop any software, then first you need to understand the basic need, and after understanding basic need, then you will go to the development. But before development or while developing, it is found that the cost of the this project is 10,000 rupees, but now while developing or designing, during designing, we have spent 12,000. Now is it okay? No. So rapid prototyping development system model will help you to understand how you can manage your project, how you can design a project. So this is actually this is actually model. It has a different number of the phases, and you have to go through each and every phases in detail way. So this is the prototyping. Actually, this is name of the system to system model, rapid prototyping. It is a name, okay, name. So you can put into a double code, okay. It is a name.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And as another name you can see is a production ready system development, software development is another name. It is actually name of the, it is name of the system model, and we have the various kind of system model. Those are the waterfall model, a rapid prototyping model, okay, and we have the cyclic model. So we have the different kind of models. We will understand this model into the software engineering course, and that is again most important course. So but right now we are not understanding that course, so but I am giving some idea. Now it is clear to all?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so can I move ahead right now?
Yes, sir.
So why we are interested in Python? Okay, so why we are interested in Python? This is the big question we should have. First, we have Python works on the different platform. Yes, of course, because Python works on each and every platform, like Windows operating system, Mac operating system. Mac operating system mostly used in Europe countryside, and Linux and Raspberry Pi. Okay, Raspberry Pi is basically is its architecture is different from the Windows operating system, and Windows operating system architecture is different from the Mac and Linux. So these are the various machines followed by the hardware and software. So Python will be applicable, or Python will run its application in any kind of the machine. So this is the good thing from the Python we have. Now any doubt in this point, you can ask me one by one. We'll see. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
And
No, sir.
yeah, let me clear to all once again. A Raspberry Pi basically a machine or followed by the hardware and software. It is used to implement Internet of Thing problem. We have the, suppose we have the problem which is related to Internet thing, which is in short way we can say IoT. So what we can say, we can implement such thing in followed by the Python programming language. So we can also implement. So Python supported this kind of thing. Okay, so this is a good point. Now next one, we have the Python has a simple syntax similar to the English language. Can we say it is similar to the English statement? Is it clear to all? Like
Yes, sir.
Yes,
so how
yes.
okay, now here I just here I need to know how many students have done work over the Python programming language. Did you make any program in on Python programming language?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
No,
So
sir.
no, so how many programs you have developed?
Sir,
Yeah,
a lot
10,
of programs.
20.
Quite a lot.
So a lot of the programs. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm just taking the today's class only for revise purpose, so it will be understandable to all from where we need to understand. So I think those students who are not clear their doubt, they will clear over here. So from the second unit, how many, what part you have completed? Values, variable, anything?
Sir, in our class, the second unit was just started.
So, but some students are telling to me, so we have developed the lots of the program. So
So because they have computer science
Sir,
subject in
sir,
their
that
11th and 12th.
we have done, that we have done in
okay, no problem. So in my class, I will develop some program over here. Then I will give some exercise to you. Then you have to develop. So there is no issue. Okay, no problem. So Python has a syntax. Syntax, you can say there is some rule and regulation by which you have to write the code. Okay, so there is some systematic. Each and every programming language has own structure for writing the code. So it is known as a syntax. Okay, and that allows developer to write the program with fewer line than some other programming language. So in Python programming language, we have to write some lesser code compared to the other programming language like C and C++ and Java. So Python is much easier to write the code compared to the other programming language. So now this point should be clear to all. Now, fourth point is Python runs an interpreter system. Okay, this is a good point. What is interpreter? Python runs on the interpreter system. What does it mean? Yes, please tell me.
It reads all the lines and all the statements together and then process it.
Yeah, so it's an interpreter means all the lines, whatever we have, or the statement, whatever we have written to solve the problem, and that is to be executed by the interpreter. So where we have the problem, where we have the error, then that is to be reported by the its interpreter. So interpreter basically a system software which convert your instruction that is written into the Python programming language to the machine language. Okay, machine oriented language. Then machine will understand. But when we have some problem, then the Python language or Python interpreter system will report a message or error that we have some wrong statement. Okay, you are doing in the wrong direction. This is the point you need to keep in mind. Okay. So this is the interpreter. Interpreter is basically itself is a system software and which supports a Python. Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Suppose
Yes,
I
sir.
wrote,
Yes, sir.
okay, suppose I wrote one statement over here, second statement over here, and three statement, and now four. So this is the 4-line code, and all these codes, all these lines are known as the set of the instructions, set of the statement, and we have the 4 lines code, or we can say 4-line program. Okay, so suppose this statement is correct, so there's no issue over here. This statement is correct, there's no issue. But on third statement, unfortunately, what happened, we need to write print in small letter, print, but we wrote this into the capital. Print I have written into the capital way. Such kind of the word or keyword or such kind of the function is not available into the program Python libraries. So it will report an error over here, and the fourth statement will not execute because first you need to rectify the problem on the line number third, and this is the beauty of the interpreter. Now, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, any doubt over here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, okay.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. So can I move ahead after the last line?
Yes, sir.
Sir, before moving, can you please tell something more about a Raspberry Pi?
क्लास में भी बात कर सकते हो
Okay, okay.
आना
Ras,
Yep.
who is actually who is very interested to talk to each other? So please mute yourself. Okay. Now I'm talking about the Raspberry Pi as a student asked. Raspberry Pi basically a small hardware on which we can connect such device to solve the problem which is followed by the IoT. IoT basically IoT is not a technology; it is basically model. So Internet of Things is model which is supported by the internet-based system. So through the internet-based system, we can perform the any activity on the such hardware, just like switch on the tube light, switch off the tube light, open on switch on air conditioner, and anything which is related to the hardware. So a Raspberry Pi basically a small hardware, and it has own operating system software on which we can write the code. So Python basically integrated Python. So that is integrated Python is a tool by which we can write the code on the Raspberry Pi. It is also possible. So Raspberry Pi is basically a software, or it is basically hardware by which we can implement the code which is related to IoT concept. Windows basically operating system which is a commercialized operating system where user can learn a lot of the thing into a GUI manner. Same we have the Mac, and same we have the Linux. But Raspberry Pi basically newly hardware or software which is really implemented the new things, that is IoT. So on the IoT model, we have the Raspberry Pi. This is the thing, and for these things we have the different things we will see into the IoT course. Okay, so these things. Now tell me more about the Raspberry Pi. Do you have any idea?
Sir, I have used Raspbian Pi for making robot in the competition held at NIT
Yeah,
Jamshedpur.
yeah, of course. So if you're not go to the Raspberry Pi, then you can go to the Arduino. So Arduino itself is a hardware, and Arduino itself is a software. And the integrated Python, with other integrated Python, we can write the code for manipulating our hardware. Like if I'm into the Bangalore city, if I forget to the oh, I want to open the fan. Okay, my fan on my room, and which is Bhopal city. So I can do through the IoT concept. It is also possible. But at the time, I must have the Arduino or Raspberry Pi based concept and hardware. So I can do this is also possible. This is also possible. Everything is possible. Now, any doubt over here? Yes,
No,
please
sir.
tell me. Okay.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So
No, sir.
since
No,
Raspberry Pi basically is a IoT based tool or hardware, so it is little bit different from the Windows or Linux. So it has its own different architecture, and
sir,
it takes lots of the time for understanding each and everything. Even I have did lots of the work over the IoT, so I have the much idea about the Raspberry Pi and Arduino. Okay, so that's why it is not to explain in a short way to more detail about that part. So in summarize, you can say it is a IoT based concept hardware tools. Okay. Last
sir,
point I
it
can
is
speak
like
over here. Yes,
sir,
yes,
it
it
is
is.
like a small computer in a pocket. Its
Yeah,
complete
of
mother.
course, of course, of course, of course. It is like a small computing. Of course, of course. I agree with this point.
Sir, I have made a project on the robot FIFA on the NIT Jamshedpur.
Okay, okay, of course, I agree. Okay, brilliant. Yes, definitely, it is a kind of a small. Basically, it has own operating system, which is known as a tiny operating system. Okay, yeah, of course, I can agree with this point. Okay, now can I jump to my last point? That is, Python can be treated in a processor way, an object-oriented way, or a functional way. Okay, so I will explain this concept via an example, then you will be understand better way. What is mean by the object-oriented and what is mean by the functional way. But object-oriented programming I will explain later on. But let us understand the functional way. Functional means you can define the in between the different kind of the functions. Okay, so I will explain all these two different concepts through the example, then you will learn in better way. Okay, so last point, that's why I'm skipping last point for the practical purpose only. Now, except to the last point, is it clear to all? Then shall I move ahead?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Okay. So now, what are the various features of the programming language Python? That is, we have it is readable. Yeah, of course, it is readable because every statement is just like English statement. So we can read the instruction in easy way. It is easy to learn. Of course, due to the heavy or use library, we can learn this Python programming in easy way. It is free available. You can download, go to the specific website and download its compiler interpreter. Then you can run. Cross platform is saying that what the code you have written, it is applicable to run each and every machine. Like I'm using the Windows 10. I wrote the code in Windows 10 by using its compiler or interpreter. Then my friend using Mac operating system, and I sent to him the code, but he has Mac operating system. Then is Python will work? Of course, the code which is written by me on his machine will work without any doubt. So that is a cross platform. Okay, cross platform you can say, or we can say the platform compatibility. Now next one is memory management. Of course, since it has a huge library, so we need to write the code. Whatever we are writing in 10 to 20 lines, we can write into the 2 or 3 line in easy way. So it saves a memory. Okay, and next we have the large standard library. As I told you in previous slide, it has a huge number of the library. Of course, we will see each and every library one by one. Yes, exception handling. Exception handling means if you need to run something which is to be managed by exception way. Exception way means we are trying to some code. Okay, like we are trying to do some code. If there is some exception, now what is mean by exception? Exception error is a difference. Ac- Like I wrote the print in capital way. So this is an error because this is not recognizable by the Python programming language. Okay, but what does it mean the exception? Exception means like a is equal to 10 divided by 0. Can I do? 10 divided by 0, can I do?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No,
I
sir.
can.
No,
No, I
sir.
can. I can do, but my compiler, my interpreter will not give any error because I'm using correct way. I'm using the equal operator. I'm using the left side. I'm using the variable which is to be stored for the result. I'm using the 10, which is the correct value. I'm using this symbol, which is correct. I'm using 0, which is the correct. But what happened logically it is wrong. So my compiler interpreter Python will not generate any error, but this is an exception, and that is known as a divide by 0 exception. Okay, so if I'm trying such code over here and I will catch such part over here, if there is a logical error over here which is enter coming to try section, then it will throw some exception. Then I will catch exception into this part, and I will have some another code over here, and that part we will see learn into the our programming part. So you will learn a lot more. This is the exception handling part. Now is it clear to all the difference between the exception and error?
Yes, sir.
Error
Yes, sir.
means error means the code which is written by you in wrong way. Okay, the compiler will not interpret. But this is not a error. This is not a typing error. It is everything is okay. But logical error. Logical error is known as the exception. This is a simple meaning. Okay. Open source, of course, open source is freely available, so it is open source. We can download without any problem. Whatever we want to change, we can do. So this is a good thing. I have downloaded the program. I have downloaded some library. If I want to change something into library, so I can do. So it's open source. So now this is the beauty of the features of the Python programming language. Now tell me any doubt over here?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so what I have been explained so far, it is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
should I follow this kind of approach or another approach you want to?
No, no,
Yes,
this
sir.
is good,
This
sir.
approach
This is
is
okay,
very
sir.
good.
Are you satisfied this kind of approach what I have chosen over here?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. So I'm just moving to my next slide. Theoretically, I have given the notes in simple way over here. Then you can read out from here, and then you can understand. So readable, easy to each and everything, detailed manner. I have put it over here. Okay, so I'm skipping this slide because I have already discussed over here. So what can do the Python? Of course, same thing we have over here. Python can do the web development, machine learning. Okay, so this is the application part, data analysis part, scripting part, web development, desktop applications. So these are the various applications where the Python will be applicable for the web development, for the machine learning. We have the data analysis, scripting, game development, desktop. So I will explain the application part later on because this is the important part. But one by one, I have the some part over here. Python interpreter and interactive mode. Okay, I will explain this part later on right now. But right now we have this part which is necessary. Python interpreter or interactive mode. Now, can you tell me what is mean by the interpreter or interactive mode? Yes, please tell me. Python
In
interpreter.
interactive mode, we type the code that we want to type, and in interpreter, we may see the output.
Yes, good. What happened? Let me explain more about in simple way, then you can understand. Python interpreter we have already discussed what is mean by the interpreter. Basically, it is a system program of the Python which interpret the statement, and then it just transform the particular statement into the machine language. If there is no error, there is no problem. If there is some error, there's such error into such a line or such statement, then it report an error. This is a Python interpreter. But when talking about the interactive mode, so what happened at data? In the interactive mode, you can say we have the two type of the interactive mode. One is scripting way, and another is interactive. Okay. So in a scripting way, what happened? We need to write the code. We need to write the code on on character user interface. Okay, that the black screen there, and we have to write the code, and we have to compile the program or interpret the program and then see the result. But in the interactive way, what we have the different kind of menu bars. Okay, menu bar like file menu. Okay, so that is a graphical way you will learn in easy way. So this is the point. Okay, so here I want to ask the question from you, on which tool you have performed your exercises? On which tool you have performed your exercises? Please tell me.
Sir, ideally, Python ideally.
Okay, so in the Python ID, what happened? You have to write the code, and you have the black screen, and you have to write the code, and you will see the result if there's no error. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and in the interactive mode, you will see in the graphical manner we have. So we have the different kind of tool by which we can do. I always prefer to use the Anaconda navigator, on which we have the spider, or we have the Jupyter notebook. So I did a lot of the work over there, and that is a my better tool. But you want to run your program online mode, and dynamically we will see that part code, so you can use the Google Colab. Now I'm giving you choice to all the student, on which tool you want to, ILD, okay, and in Jupyter notebook, or spider, or Google Colab. Now
Sir,
tell me.
Visual Code
Sir,
Studio.
I think Spider is a good one.
Spider.
Spider or Jupyter?
The spider.
Sir, Microsoft Visual Code Studio with you, sir.
Everything you can take, but I think most popular nowadays we have the spider and Jupyter notebook. So I always prefer to Jupyter rather than the spider. So now tell me, if you want to spider, then I can switch on that part, no problem. I did work
So
over.
we are comfortable with any of them.
Yes, sir.
So just you need to refresh.
Jupyter.
For a betterment, I suggest to use spider or Jupyter. Okay, this is my suggestion, and whatever you want, then I can go that part, no problem.
Jupyter, sir. Jupyter.
I'm actually more familiar with Spider.
Okay, so same thing, simultaneously we will see. Okay, no problem, if time permits. Okay. Okay, same thing. We will do, no problem. I have the each and everything I have in the my laptop. Okay, so we will do. But before jumping on that part, just let me know. Did you understand what is mean by the scripting part or interactive part? We have the two different modes. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can understand better way by animes. Now see this part. Now this is the Python scripting that is followed by the ILD. Okay, so in what happened, we have we have installed the Python 3.81. Okay, then we have to write hello over here. Okay, so after writing the hello, we need to type. So what we are following the scripting way. Okay, so in this scripting way, we need to, this is known as a scripting mode. So in this scripting mode, we need to type the code and press the enter and the use the shortcut key for running the program. So this is a scripting way. Now you can see your each and everything over here, like this one. Now see, the user is trying to get the 3.14 into 2. So he will get the result 9.8576, something like that. Okay, so this is done by a prompt which is known as the Python prompt, and it was 3 greater than symbol. So with this point, he can write his code, and that is known as a script. I can repeat my statement once again. The user will write the code, Python code, in script way, like 3.14 into 2. This is again a statement, but it is known as over here a script. So he is writing a script into the command mode, and after writing the code, he will press the enter or use the shortcut key for executing the such code. But there is some error, like you can see. I can take over here just one thing. Where is Zoom? Just 1 second. Hmm. Now, see, now I have zoomed over here. Now it is visible to all. Print, I forgot to type NT. Okay, so, or I press the space between the I and NT. So you will get an error message that is known as a syntax error. Now it is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is what
Yes, sir.
this is a syntax error because this function does not exist into the Python libraries. Now above this point you can see 3.14 multiplied by 2. Not multiply, double star, double asterisk. We are using the power. So this is known as a power. Okay. So 3.14 is we have the power of the 2. So we got the answer 9.8526. So this is what this is the syntax, or sorry, this is the code we are writing on the command mode. So that's why it is known as the scripting. So this is known as scripting. Like you can see that we have the def, fu, and c. What is this? This is a function, and this is known as the functional way of the writing the code into the Python. And because we have the we have the different kind of paradigms to learn the Python. We have the object oriented and function oriented. So that was our fifth point. So here we have the function def, func, parm. Param is parameter. So we can write the function. So this is the code we are writing into the scripting way. So that's why it is known as the scripting mode. Now is it clear to all? Is it clear to all by this image?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, yes. Okay. I did some work over the my Google Colab. So by Gmail account or whatever account you have, by using the account, you can log into the Google Colab. I'll just type the command. Okay, just let me choose the pointer so you can understand better way. You can type this website name collab.research.google.com, or just directly type on the Google Colab. Then definitely after login you will find this screenshot. This is the first screenshot. So through this screenshot you will make the program which is relevant to the data science, machine learning, or other thing into the Python. So you can see that now this is my account. So officially through the official account I have entered over. So my photo is over here. Now you can see. But this is the first screen. This is the screen, page. But whenever I need to write the program, now how I can write? Can anyone tell me? Suppose if I want to write the program in Colab or Java or Python program, then how I can write? You can see. Just click on the file menu. Okay. Just click on the file menu and go to the new notebook. This new notebook is just equivalent to writing or opening the notebook into the Jupyter notebook into the Anaconda navigator. So into the Anaconda navigator, you can use the Jupyter notebook. It is just similar to like the opening a notebook over here. If I click on the file and new notebook, then what happened? I just got a new page, and that page is known as the untitled 0 IPYNDB. So this is the IPYNDB. So can anyone just give me an idea full form of the IPYNB? What is the full form? Because this syntax, this same format of the file we will see into the Jupyter notebook. Same syntax. Sorry, Jupyter notebook. Yes, please. Anyone who knows the full?
Interpreted Python notebook.
Yeah, thank you. It stands for the integrated Python notebook. So you can see, just let me once again. Hmm, just let me zoom once again. Yes. Now see. Please mute yourself. Yes, please mute yourself. Who is? Yeah, thank you. Now you can see I wrote a very simple program in Python programming language that is just printing the my name, that is print function. I wrote the function in a small letter because it is necessary. Python programming language is case sensitive. You can't use some letter in capital small. You can't. And the syntax we need to follow with proper format. So I wrote a message print I am Biren Singh Kushwa. So after executing this code or this function into the Python programming language, just clicking on the this button, you can see Okay, yeah, just I will show you. Just click on this button. So there's no error over this syntax. So I got a message. I am Biren Singh Kuspa. That is my result. So this is my input part and this is my output part. Okay. So this is my input part. I got the output part. So that is to be this process to be done by the this button, and that is to be handled by the Python interpreter only. So this is my first program I have shared with you. Now, is it clear to all how to write the program on Google Colab and Spider and Jupyter Notebook? I will tell you on the next class with real application, with real example as well. So,
Okay, sir.
did you understand
Thank you, sir.
what is? Did you understand
Yes,
what is
sir.
the? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Did, so, did you understand all these points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, student, here please tell me any doubt